Hey guys, it's Dan here again. Figured I would give you, well, actually not even give you, just finish up my video that I started on the all-important traditional grip. It's actually not all that important, but I like it. So now I'm going to get into more of the advanced topics and movies of the traditional grip. Now, let's see here, where should we start? I think we should start with fingers and thumbs. What do you all think? Yes? Yes, okay, fingers and thumbs. We'll start with the thumb. The thumb is the easiest, obviously, because it sits right on top of the stick. Now, you probably already started incorporating the thumb when you were doing the beginning exercise of this. But what you want to do is stop the radius ulna turn right here and just use the thumb. And the way I learned this was you set the stick, hold the stick like you normally would. Open up all the fingers and just kind of let them be their own thing. They don't need to do anything right now. And then you just kind of sort of turn the hand till it just starts lifting the stick off the pad. And then you want to push the stick up with your thumb. Now I'm putting pressure with my thumb to pull it up this high. And you just kind of start bouncing it. And you want to make sure you're using your whole thumb. Like if I hold the tip of my thumb, obviously it'll stop everything. But I'm not pushing with the tip of my thumb on the stick like this. I'm using the base of my thumb. The entire thumb is doing this. And you want to do this for a while till you get comfortable with it. Then you can bring it back into your normal grip. And as you can see, now the thumb just naturally sits on top of there. Now, why do we practice this with the thumb off if it's just going to naturally sit on there? Because if you look, this motion, if I try to incorporate it up, it becomes awkward because you're doing more of this with the stick than this. So that's not hard, you know, that's one of the more simple techniques, and because of the fact that the thumb is right here, it puts it in perfect playing position and it just works right there. Now the fingers take a little longer to incorporate, and I'm actually going to go straight from JoJo's DVD on how to do this, and that is you release the grip of your fingers, flip the hand upside down so that it's now, you know, if it was a clock, in the 6 o'clock position. You lift up the stick, and the way that I lift it is I just slip my pinky nail underneath there just to lift it up, because you're not going to be holding it, you know, all the time like this. So you just lift it up and just start bouncing it with these fingers. Just start kind of doing one of these. Now obviously you can open up your fingers or you can leave them closed like you would for the normal grip. It really doesn't matter. And you do this till you get comfortable doing this. And then you just slowly bring it around. Now I can't bring it around, but you slowly bring it around till you get back into your normal playing position. And then if you notice, this motion, the up and down, turns into a this motion. So there really is no easy way to practice the pulling motion other than to just sit down and do it. Now when I do this, I have really bad technique with it, and I'll pull my pinky and my ring out of the way and then I'll do this, but I need to, you know, so you want to be comfortable. Play it like you normally would. The grip, you don't want to, you know, be like and play. No, just play the grip like you normally would. But, okay, again, with the not all that hard concepts. Now also, I also play match grip because I do like to do a lot of open-handed stuff. So just a quick little thing, it's nothing really, it's not technique, it's not how to play, it's just a quick stick flip. Now, you know, you can always just, you know, flip the stick and flip the stick. Or you can, you know, try and do some sort of like toss thing and grab the stick. But the way that I learned it, because I learned it from JoJo Mayor, is you take it from the normal grip, Open up these two fingers, set the stick in between there, let go with the thumb, the stick will flip down, up, and over right into match grip. And then you do the same but in reverse to get it back. Okay. Now we'll go over doubles. Doubles are something that are pretty simple, but to just now obviously those were cheater pumpkin eater doubles, as I didn't use like any finger technique, anything like that. Now you can all obviously just start with but after you get so high up, your fingers start to fall out. Your arm really has to fall out somewhere. And just like you do with your right hand where you'll down and then you snap it down with your fingers, this is why I went over the finger technique earlier, because you want very strong fingers for this. You do the same kind of concept. You throw the stick down, and then as it's rebounding, you just pull the grip closed with your top fingers. And that'll give you a nice quick double. So okay. So there are your doubles. Now we'll work on molar. Now, the way JoJo goes over is the whole, okay, you start here, you come out, you come up, you come down. And that's your molar stroke. Well, out, up, down. I keep pulling it in too far. Up, down. Whatever. Doesn't matter. I know how to do it. I can do it. Now, with your left hand, obviously if I were to go out, up, down, it really doesn't give you all that much power, and it's kind of, because you got to get like a whole arm thing going. But to get it just from your elbow, so that your elbow is just doing this, the elbow and the shoulder, and you're not, reaching forward anymore, you're not reaching back, you go into the position where we had first started training our fingers. So at the 6 o'clock position, you come up, and then you come down into the normal position. 6 o'clock, up, down. And now the reason why you want to be able to do it this way is because when you start with the molar pumping action, it becomes, instead of a where it trails off this way, it pulls inward toward you. So it goes down, tap, up, down, tap, up, down, tap, up, down. Okay, so those are your basic molar strokes, and if you guys want me to, I'll go into more detail on the pull-out accent, where JoJo goes over you start with the, and then you pull out the middle note, so it's a, or a, I can go over that in more detail. Actually, no, I think I just went over that in just about as much detail as you can. So, that's that. Match grip, traditional grip, left-handed, right-handed, whatever. Have fun. Play around with it. Don't just play it because other people say to. Play it for comfortability.